What's up, man? It's the Bronco at the Frog coming at you with another reaction video. Hey, man, god damn. Interesting. Video that's gonna make some people mad. Cause guess the title of the video, 10 players nobody expected to have an awful season by mans like Gold 90. Go subscribe to him, get them to the big 490,000 subscribers. Right there on the thumbnail of this video. Dead front and center. You got mans like Saka. Wrong one. I meant to laugh at that shit. As you know, boys, Saka, he got a big fan base. Everybody Yaka this, Yaka that. And I feel like Bronx is one of the only people who just don't get the hype. I don't get the hype. He's supposed to be face of England. He's supposed to be Starboy Arsenal, face of Arsenal, all of this. I'm like, bro, Saka. I mean, he's pretty standard, but every time I watch live, he don't be producing. I don't know if he be getting stage fright because Big Bronx watching, but I don't know what it is. I've seen him play in person. I seen him get in person. Pause. When Man City beat them boys 4-1 at the end of 2023 to get the Premier League title, and Erling brought the Premier League goal scoring record on their ass. What Saka do? You know what I'm saying? I was looking at him getting pocketed by John Stones and whatnot in person. On my side of the field. I don't know what it is, but hey, y'all rate them. If y'all happy, I'm happy. 10 players, nobody expected to be having an awful season. Let's see what goes down. Most of our lives for sure going to be on this list. Yes, I know.
Coming into the 2025 to 26 season, there were certain players everyone thought would go on to dominate just like they always do. And while some of them have been doing exactly that, there are some who seem to be really struggling for one reason or another. Those are the guys we want to talk about
Oh,
today.
yeah, we got to talk about... I ain't even going to talk about y'all boy Roddy. I done lapped y'all about 3 to 4 times, fool. No, on y'all boy Roddy. The injury is... How long was the injury? Well, I guess his career is just over, huh? You know? That injury excuses go last for how long? Until he start finally playing good again? And then he started playing... Boy, he did tear his ACL 5 years ago. Like, come on, baby.
These are 10 players nobody expected to be having an awful season. We'll start with Julian Alvarez.
I thought he was
the
playing
Argentinian
good.
Has been one of the best forwards in Europe for some years now, but this season has not been one of his better ones. He moved to Atletico Madrid in 2024 and quickly became one of their most important players, finishing last season with 37 goal involvements for the Spanish club. We all thought he would do even better.
Haven't scored an open play goal since September? Y'all was saying he was better than Erling Bright. Remember that. Who'll remember?
Better this season, but that has not been the case. The former City man actually started the season well, producing 9 goal contributions in his first 11 La Liga games, including 2 goals.
Okay, so we finna rewrite history. So when Julian Alvarez didn't play for City and after Argentina won the World Cup, niggas wasn't saying Julian Alvarez was better than Erling Haaland. We finna rewrite history. Please, somebody let me know that y'all remember that. Bro, Erling can only score. Julian Alvarez can do everything. He can dribble, he can pass, he can this and that. Y'all don't remember that. Or we rewriting history. That was me. Why would I be... Bro, Erling Haaland was down in my top 3 favorite player. Why would I be saying that Julian Alvarez is better than Erling? They was absolutely... Thank you, Will. Thank you, Will. They absolutely was saying that. We ain't finna rewrite history. YouTube chat, y'all remember. Y'all remember.
The derby against
Street
Real
plug
Madrid.
in the building.
But since November, he has been drawing blanks. Alvarez has not scored a single league goal since November last year. That's now 11 games without a La Liga goal for the World Cup winner. For a striker, that's just awful.
No goals
we also didn't expect Kavar to be struggling this season, but he absolutely has. He is a very talented player who always knows how to create and score goals, but this season he has not been doing that often enough. He has scored just 3 goals and provided 3 assists in the League One this season, which is pretty poor by his standards. But when you dig deeper, it looks even worse. His first league goal of the season didn't come until November, marking a pretty lengthy barren spell.
In the Uber Eats? He ain't scoring till November in the Uber freaking Eats? Oh, Kavar, they tripping, especially y'all got that souped-up-ass team. Y'all the defending quintuple European champs, and you struggling to score in the Uber Eats?
Right now, You could say he's on another dry spell as he has managed just 1 goal across all competitions this year. The Georgian is really struggling. Another winger who has been struggling is Bukayo Saka, and we certainly didn't expect that to be the case. The Englishman is usually very prolific, but we're yet to see that version of him this season.
When did Arsenal wear these socks? He candy cane socks. I rock with.
But we're yet to see that version of him this season. He has managed only 3 non-penalty goals in the Premier League this season, with the last one coming back in November. As of this moment, Saka has failed to find the back of the net in his last 14 appearances for Arsenal across all competitions.
Somebody stinks.
It's actually pretty shocking to hear stuff like this, because one would have thought that the year Arsenal actually win the Premier League, it would be Saka who carries them over the line. But so far, that has not been the case. There are a couple more England internationals on this list.
Really?
Do you know who we're referring to here?
A couple of England internationals, huh? Let's guess. Jude Bellingham, maybe? A couple of England internationals. Philip Foden, maybe? Yeah, it ain't Slab. It's Slabhead been hooping. He the exact opposite. English. Oh, Cole Palmer. It's gonna be Coleman, huh? Coleman gonna be on here, yup. Let's see.
Take a guess in the comments. We'll see if you're right soon. While you're there, if you aren't yet subscribed to the channel, go do that right away
90,
so you never miss out on our amazing content. Now, back to the video.
Nobody expected him to have an awful season. What the fuck? Big Bronc's been telling y'all this since 2022. I've been telling y'all this for 4 years. Talk about some nobody expected.
Let's talk about Rodrygo.
What the hell?
He's a highly rated player, and many people will tell you he's world class. He knows how to pop up with important goals every now and then, but this season has been really awful for him. He has managed just 3 goals in 26 appearances across all competitions for Real Madrid. In fact, one could say that he has been so bad that his place at the World Cup this summer might be under threat. The Brazilian has scored just 1 league goal this season, but before then, he had already broken a very unwanted record, becoming the attacker with the longest scoreless run in Real Madrid's history.
Let me find out he not even regular no more, and he's butt. He just said he broke the record for the Real Madrid attacker with the longest goal drought in world history.
Madrid's history. His reduced minutes and poor form in front of goal combined to make this a truly horrible campaign for the 25-year-old forward, and we'll be honest, we never saw this one coming. And it might shock some fans to see Vini Jr. on this list.
Well, yeah, but Vini had a bad year last year too, though.
Standards, he is.
So it's like, you can't necessarily say that nobody expected it. Am I getting my years mixed up? No, it wasn't last year. It was this year. Well, yeah, never mind. I lied. Yeah. Vini, I ain't really expect Vini to fall off the cliff like that.
A truly shocking season. This is a guy who was arguably the best player in the world just a couple years back, but he has just 1 goal in his last 14 La Liga appearances and just 3 in his last 23 appearances across all competitions.
We know what you're capable of.
A lot of it was down to his relationship with Xabi Alonso. It was clear that those two didn't see eye to eye, and Vini was not his happiest under him. And with top players like this, they have to be happy, comfortable, and confident for them to be at their best.
Y'all see what the fuck he just did?
They have to be happy, comfortable, and confident for them to be at their best. After Alonso was replaced by Arbeloa, Vini went on to produce a man-of-the-match performance against AS Monaco in the Champions League, where he scored a goal and produced 2 assists. So maybe his form will improve under the new coach, but so far it has been awful.
That was 2 weeks ago.
Remember, we said there are a couple more England internationals on this list. One
Chelsea
of them, Cole Palmer.
Where
he is a top player who has shown that he knows how to get goals and assists in any situation, but this season he has struggled so much. He has managed just 3 non-penalty goals across all competitions this season, which is a far cry from what we expect from Chelsea's number 10. Of course, most of his woes are down to injuries, but even then, 3 open play goals in 16 appearances across all competitions is not good enough for a player who's regarded as one of the best in the world.
By the way, quick pause. If you're watching this and you're even slightly stressed about Valentine's gifts,
I am.
We've got ya. If your partner supports that is love. So this Valentine's Day, skip the boring gifts. Go to goal90.shop and use code Valentine14 for 14% off plus
y'all getting Valentine's Day gifts off Goal.
Get something for your partner.
Hey, go get y'all Valentine's Day gift on Goal90.
Self-love counts too. All right, back to the video.
Another England international who's having a terrible season right now is Phil Foden. He was pretty unimpressive last season, and everyone thought this would be his bounce-back campaign. With De Bruyne having left in the summer, it was now his team.
De Bruyne, KDB was getting a whole bunch of niggas fed. Oh, my mama. He be like, damn, everybody fell off on City after KDB left.
We thought he would step up and carry the team on his back, but that's not what we've seen so far. The City man scored just 1 goal in his first 10 Premier League appearances, then had a purple patch when he scored 6 goals in 4 Premier League games.
Hey.
But since then, he has failed to score a single goal or even provide an assist in 12 appearances.
Clean shave. I'm talking about clean shave. How old is Philip? This nigga is clean shaved with no stubble. So that shows you that his facial hair just does not grow. This nigga is 25 years old and can't grow facial hair. I mean, that's how genetics is. That's how crazy genetics is. Like, you don't even see stubble from shaving. I think the shit just don't grow. Like, not even a mustache. Well, I think I see a faint mustache right here. But, damn.
Across all competitions, it has gotten so bad that Foden has now...
What you talking about? Stash, bird, and the sides are low-key. Well, I just got a haircut, so, like, my sideburns cut. And the sides are low-key finna start connecting. If I let it grow, I tell you, the sides will be closer connected, man.
Lost his place in City's starting
11. Love it, though.
He was taken off at halftime in the loss to United and did not start the games against Wolves and Spurs. There's one more England international
Isak,
on this list,
we knew this.
But before we talk
England,
about him,
what the hell? Oh, hold on.
There's one more England international on this list, but before we talk about him...
Oh, okay, I was finna say. He said, but before we talk about it, yeah, Isak for sure disappointed.
Let's first talk about Alexander Isak. He was the highest scoring striker in the Premier League last season, so of course, everyone expected him to tear things apart this season, especially after having moved to the Premier League champions for a record fee in the summer. But what we've seen from him so far has been an absolute shocker. He has managed just 3 goals across all competitions for Liverpool this season, and it took him until November to get his first in the Premier League. You could have given us 10 guesses and we would not have guessed that this was how Isak's season would go. Yeah, you can blame most of this on his injuries and lack of a proper preseason, but even then, it's still very shocking.
I'll do it for the daddy.
3 goals in 16 appearances for a player who was regarded by many as the best centre-forward in the league. Nah, absolutely nobody expected this for sure. Another Sweden international who has been shockingly awful this season is Anthony Elanga. He was the player with the 3rd most assists.
Niggas expected Anthony Elanga to well, it just say nobody expected to be happy being awful.
Premier League last season while playing for Nottingham Forest. Having moved up to Newcastle in a £55 million transfer in the summer, we all thought he would continue in that form at his new club, but that has not been the case. His first goal for the club didn't come until his 32nd appearance.
Yeah, I've seen his game.
Added to the 2 assists he has had across all competitions, it is a pretty unimpressive return all round. For an attacker who cost the club that much, this is awful. Surely nobody could have predicted this. Elanga began the season as a starter, but his form got so poor that he was relegated to the bench by Eddie Howe. And so far, he has only started 8 Premier League games for the Magpies. We'll now wrap up this video with Eberechi Eze.
Gunner boys, look away. Y'all got 2 Gunner boys on the list. Look away.
Eze.
Even though y'all wouldn't care, y'all at the
We
top.
saw what he did at Crystal Palace for years, and when he got his dream move to Arsenal in the summer, everyone expected it to be up and away for him from there. But this is turning out to be the worst individual season he has ever had. Apart from the North London derby where he scored a hat-trick, Eze has really struggled in an Arsenal shirt. In fact, that game back in November was the last time he found the back of the net. That's now 14 games without a goal for the 27-year-old. On top of that, it seems like he's not even one of the coach's favourites, having not started a single Premier League game this year. When he moved to Arsenal last summer, everyone expected Eze to be the difference maker, but that has not been the reality at all. Now, are there more players you didn't expect to be having an awful season right now? Drop their names in the comments.
Did he say Mo? He didn't say Mo.
If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Also,
Mo
turn on the bell
notification
so you never miss out on new content. Catch you in the next one. Bye.
That's a shit W for them pool boy. Hey man, 10 players nobody expected to be having an off season by Gold 90. Go subscribe to them boys. Let me know down in the comments. Ain't no way he believed that shit. Let me know down in the comments. Go subscribe. Get him to 490,000. Who is missing from this list? Somebody thought about some Vini was expected to have a man. Y'all need to get off of Vini Jr. man. Get off my boy man. Y'all know what he's capable of. My mama. Hey, anyway. Team players nobody expected to have an awful season. Hello!